Hi, my name is Rick Parlante. I'm with the Parlante Group here at Downing and Fry Realty. We're here today with Mike Hughes, the managing broker of Downing and Fry. Matter of fact, for 21 years, Mike.
21
right?
years.
Yep. Also 13 years, Florida Association Realtor.
Florida Realtors Director for the last 13 years, and I was District 5 Vice President several years ago, so heavily involved on the state level as well as the local level.
Right, great. We're here today. This segment is being shot because of where the market currently is. We wanted to ask Mike a couple of questions because Mike, at his level of experience, sees the state of Florida in our local market at a different level than we may see as individual agents. So having said that, the first question I had for you today, Mike, was from what you're seeing, where do you see the current market here in, not only in Naples, but in the state?
Well, statewide, we're doing very well. The lockdowns at some of the states up north and out west seem to be feeding a lot of buyers our way. They like the looser standards down here, and they like the fact that you can still go out and do things in Florida. Southwest Florida in particular is doing extremely well. I saw statistics this morning from the state, and both Lee and Collier County are two of the brightest shining spots around the state of Florida. The market itself, January was our best January in 15 years for pending sales, and February will be our best February over the last 15 years. So the year has started off very strong. It's a very, very strong seller's market right now, meaning if you were going to list your property for sale, you could not time this one better. We see a strong market going into the summer months, and maybe in the second half of the year there might be a little bit of a drag on sales due to the lack of inventory. So we're very anxious to get more listings because the demand is there. The demand is one of the strongest we've seen in many, many years. And so what you have right now, listings are coming on the market at kind of the normal pace. The demand is just outstripping it. So we definitely could use more listings.
Mike, where do you see the current inventory in Naples by comparison to the same time last year?
Well, it's an interesting question because Neighbor released their January numbers, the Naples Area Board of Realtors, and their listing inventory was off 60% compared to a year ago. Downing Fry's inventory is off 22%. So we are performing very well. So Neighbor was off 60%, their listing inventory. Ours is off 22%. So very, very, very happy with that.
Which means we're carrying more inventory than the average broker would be in this market.
Well, it also means that a lot of buyers have to look at our product because as the inventory continues to shrink, we're having a significant portion of that listing inventory. So as they're surfing around on the internet looking for what's available in Naples, the Downing Fry inventory is standing out.
How can a homeowner take advantage of this given the circumstances you just mentioned? For an example, someone looks at the market and says to themselves, you know, I can cash out on this, I can sell my house, sell it at the highest level, but then I need to transition to one of three ways, I would think. They're either going to buy another home here in this local marketplace, they're either going to relocate outside of the state, or maybe they're going to make a situation change whereby I'm going to leave a single family home with the maintenance and go into something multifamily. Where do you see that happening?
Well, we're seeing all three, to be honest, but if you are thinking about selling your property, your timing could not be better in my opinion, particularly if you're a senior citizen and you're thinking about downsizing, because literally you're going to be selling your property into a very strong market, and then if you're downsizing, moving into the condo lifestyle, there are a lot of options, not just in Collier County, Lee County, and all the way up into Charlotte County. So a lot of options there. Obviously, do your homework, but the key is if you've been contemplating listing your property for sale, your timing is wonderful right now.
Mike, I want to thank you for being here today. Thank you so much for your answers. I know folks are going to find this very informative.
You know, the one thing that we didn't bring up, and this really should be brought up, and that is that interest rates are at or near historical lows. I listened to the Florida Realtor chief economist today, and he said that the low interest rates are largely driving the sales activity that we've been seeing the last couple months.
Great. Now, if you have any interest at all to find out more about your personal home and how it fits in today's market, just give us a call. Our direct line is 239-330-9004.